Next up, I'm so excited, honestly. I'm glad I could share this with other Sharkies. And some of these weren't just from the release, obviously, by the way, but they were usually things that were like, I'm like, I need that now, or unlimited. That's kind of how I decide. I'm like, ooh, procrastinator. But like I said, it's been so long since I've ordered, and I just needed to update my wardrobe. I feel like, especially since that person cleaned me out, I feel like I have like none of my like, like when you just go to get ready and you like, you don't have a lot of time, but you have like your go-to outfit, like you're gonna kill it in that outfit regardless. Like literally so many, including some of my BlackMilk stuff, she took and just would like leave it where she traveled a lot, so she would like just like not even care, just so inconsiderate to take someone's stuff without asking, right? And then just go like leave it places. And then some of the stuff, of course, was limited and not replaceable. So anyway, don't trust people that haven't proven their trust to you. That's the lesson. I was way too trusting of this person. Okay, next. Sorry, tangent over. Okay, on to the beautiful clothes. Here we go with, this is called, the Cross It Out Maryland Play Suit. And because, so it's actually like a play suit. So you can see it's like got shorts. See the seam in the crotch? But when it's on, it looks a lot like a dress. I originally thought it was a dress when I like clicked on it. But also it's like cross it out because it looks like cross stitching. Like, see how it's kind of like, that looks like woven. But I love anything that looks like, kind of 8-bit or whatever, like. So isn't this cute? And it's a nice low V cut. And the back is like very similar. It's just a pattern that repeats. I mean, the back is not similar in cut. It's a high back, obviously, but it's a pattern that repeats. And I really love how they think out their patterns. Like, it's not just slapped on there. That's why a lot of imitations you'll see, like, you can totally tell if it's like a good quality company or not, as like how the patterns line up. And BlackMilk always thinks about that. Like, look at the symmetry, and it's like a little bit off, like in the middle right there, but even that's kind of rare for them. But look how the birds are up top, right? So this you won't even be able to tell on the bottom. And that's probably just like, because it's taken from a roll and they're kind of cut pie shape. I'm excited to try that on. Oh, and it comes with a cute little belt too. And this is the regular material, by the way. It's like, that 4-way stretch, like swimsuit material. Yay! This is a big envelope. I got the strawberry shorties, which are kind of like old news and they're limited now, but I got these in extra small, and I did that because, again, I always feel kind of like short, and I don't really have like a huge bum, like my fat's kind of like upper body, so I just like the, I'm from Florida originally, so like strawberries are like my thing, like we're strawberry girls down there. So anyway, and these are awesome. They don't have any loops or anything like that. They're just like the regular. It doesn't even have any elastic in the waist, by the way. It's just like the material folded over, so it's like a little bit thicker than the unlined or undoubled material down. But these look super cute on. They don't really even look like a skirt. They just look flossy and they make your butt look good. So, but I get them a little bit smaller because or else it's kind of like too much material. Even though it fit me fine in the waist, it's like a little too much in like my butt, and I just feel like it's like, like I'm like a windsock or something. Here are the bandana flouncy shorts, and these are in a small, and again, these were only available in small, medium, large, and I guess these were limited as well. I think most of these prints were. I was a little bit like, I'm kind of over the bandana thing as of like years ago, but not like the actual, not like if you're wearing a bandana, but just like everything was bandana print. You remember, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, maybe 4. And so I'm like, oh, I'm not trying to, again, like, just cling on to some trend, but, like, I firmly do like a good bandana, like, Southern girls, like country, and motorcycles and everything like that. So I thought this might look really cute with just, like, a white top. It is just black and white. It kind of looks like navy blue, I think, but it's actually black and white, and so I'm like, oh, like, this would be really cute with, like, like a long sleeve shirt that's kind of like, or just like a cute little like lazy crop top, like an off shoulder, or a cute little tank top if that's like your thing. So, and this is again that same material as the others, that like two-way stretch only, so it's definitely not as stretchy, but the waistband is. See how much it's gathered, so it's going to have a lot of give and give you, look, I mean, it gets as wide as the bottoms, you know, so you don't have to worry about that. And it also makes it, again, it's that thinner material, so it's not as like heavy. Like these are really heavy. Like these with this waistband would probably like, you'd be like shaking yourself. Okay, and then, oh, I was really undecided about this one because it's getting so warm here, but it's actually really cool last night, but I just loved it, and I knew I was going to want it. I love it in France right now, I don't know. So, bangle splice sweater, and I got this. Okay, here's an example. I get a lot of the sweaters in the XXS, and like the Snuggies. And so, especially because they're boxy shape, and I don't need any more help like hiding curves. Like I'm not like, you know, I'm not J-Lo over here or anything like that. Like, so anything that's like super boxy and isn't gonna cling anywhere except for just like my broad shoulders. Like they might think I was like a Cincinnati bangle if I got this in like a small even. So yeah, so this is an XXS. I think the model may have had like no pants on with this, so I don't know. I could try it like without, but it's kind of, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out with this one. So maybe if I had gotten like an XS, but then it would have been bellish. So, but they have a few like tights that kind of have crotch coverage. Maybe I could look into something like that, or just be a lady and wear pants. Okay, here we are. I'm so excited. Excuse me. Cheers to my pants. Horrible brandy. Ugh. Even more horrible is that lime juice I put in with it. Like from the fruit shape plastic. You know what I mean? Not from like a real lime, but it's kind of sweet. Anyways, I digress. Okay. This is from the actual, only from the release. I think some of them were mixed before. This is the, it's been a while since I've bought a catsuit on account of my lack of dieting motivation. So I did get this catsuit. Claws out velvet. This is velvet again. So people will actually think I am a kitten. Not just a sex kitten. No, I'm just kidding. Not just because I hang out with them. So here it is. The back and the front, unless you're very daring. Like, what's her face? Like, Miss Winter, Ariel Winters. Everybody's going nuts over right now for some reason. She looks great. Let her do her thing. Who cares? She's like got a real body. She looks great. People get so tied up in that stuff. Anyways, so, and these are actually cropped legs, and this is a small. I decided this was already, you know, wild enough. I'm not going to try to squeeze my butt into extra small. I'm not a good extra small right now in the pants. Okay. In case that wasn't enough. Enough velvet catsuit. I did get this bodysuit, but it's like a halter. And so it kind of has like a peephole right here. This is in a small. It's also called the Claws Out Halter bodysuit. And it's got a nice high cut to it and a really pretty like deep V back. So again, this is me partially experimenting with my sleeve and side boob of the summer. So wish me luck. Nice high French cut. And disco snake heart bodysuit. This one I actually got in an XS, and I don't think I was forced into it. I think, like, you know, that was the only thing left or whatever. I think my reasoning was that it has these, it's like a crisscross back, and it has this like deep V cut with like not a lot of support. Like, I mean, these are nice and stretchy, but when you have like, you know, I mean, I'm like a C. When you have like, you know, natural like you know, average bosoms, you start to realize like what's actually going to be supportive and what's just decoration. And these, while they might lend a little bit, is obviously, you know, decoration. So I wanted, I think, a little bit more material, like a little bit tighter material to kind of like, you know, hug me, push me in. So we'll see how that goes. Again, it's that kind of nice high French cut, and this fabric is beautiful. I don't know if you can see all the rainbow colors. Smells nice. Okay. And last but not least, I know what this is. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to wear these like every day since I ordered them. I have never owned a kimono from BlackMilk. I've had some capes, but yeah, never the kimonos. So I am super excited. Look how gorgeous this one is. This is the back. It's really long. It's like, for me, it's like, again, I'm 5'6", and it's like a couple inches above my ankles, maybe like 2 or 3 inches. So yeah, there's the back. There's no pattern on the bottom. It just goes all the way down black, and it goes all the way around like on the arms. So it just looks like really flowy and beautiful. It is unlined, but that's okay because it's hot, you know, hot AF. So, and it does come with a belt. This is an all black belt, but it should be, I think it's all black where it's gonna hit me anyway. It is like, this is like better than like Christmas, right? That's called the Backstage Bouquet Swan Kimono. Oh, how beautiful, what a beautiful name. And this is probably the most, I swear I was so excited about this one, the Ziggy Kimono. And it, like, honestly, does it not look like sequins, but it's just print. There's nothing shiny on this. There's no foil. It's truly like, there, you can see it. It's like, just like defocused, and it makes it look like it has like a halo. Isn't that so smart? You guys are so smart. Like, seriously, it truly looks sequensy, doesn't it? Like the not really sequins items, but yeah. And so this is a much shorter one. I'll just throw this on since it's the last thing. It's got the nice big armholes. So you can see, and this does not have a belt. But that's okay, you really don't need one. I guess that's why they didn't include one. Yeah. This one doesn't have it. This is just meant to be like kind of open, I guess, which is really cool. It's really like 70s style. Like I feel like, I feel like I'm at Woodstock. Okay, so that is my unboxing. I hope that you liked what I got, or if nothing else, found it informative. Like if you're thinking of buying something. Oh, and by the way, the kimonos are one size fits all, just so you know. So there is no options or anything like that, so you can look at the models, and just the only thing I would be worried about obviously is length, especially on the longer one. If you're like a shorter person and you don't want it to be like dragging around, you'd probably have like, if you're probably like under 5 foot, you might have to like get it hemmed, or just not like do it, go for one of the shorter ones, which they do have several. So anyways, all right, well, thank you, and bye, Sharkies. Cheers.